Okay, welcome to our 2012 Rube Goldberg project for Miss Ornelas's C period AP Physics B. Rory Davidson, Blake Freitas, and Ian Bennett. We are going to start off our project with a red golf ball rolling down an inclined plane, as Rory demonstrates for you, which is a potential energy to kinetic energy transfer. And at the end of that inclined plane, the ball is going to level out and then knock into some washers at the end of that wedge right there. That is a kinetic to kinetic transfer. When the washers are hit by the golf ball, they will in turn fall off and land on that piece of cardboard right there, thus knocking this pulley, which is the machine, out of balance and pulling up the end of the baking soda. When the baking soda pulls up, it will pour into this cup of vinegar. The cup of vinegar will then chemically react with the baking soda, raising the level of the solution, and in turn raising the ping pong ball within the solution, which will then tip the lever, which is containing a marble, and the marble will fall into this inclined plane. Within this inclined plane, it will roll down a tube and knock into a train, A for those of you who know their alphabet. And after the train, which is a kinetic to kinetic transfer, the train will then roll down its own inclined plane, potential energy to kinetic energy, and knock into a baseball, which will then knock into a book, which is also kinetic to kinetic energy, and then roll down this inclined plane, again potential to kinetic energy. At the end of the inclined plane, it will then knock into a cardboard wall right here, which is a kinetic to kinetic, and the wall will knock into these two levers controlling a remote control car, which is also kinetic to kinetic. Then the electrical energy, as we come down the steps, will then transfer into this remote control car, which will move forward and knock the golf ball into this inclined plane in a kinetic to kinetic energy transfer. The golf ball will roll down the inclined plane and into this backboard stopper right here, and then roll down this tunnel. Excuse me. And Ian is currently in the way.
It's late, shut up.
This is the end of the tunnel that I showed you before. Then it will jump into this ramp. At the end of the ramp, as we follow the ramp, it will jump onto this wonderfully constructed quad pod. And in the potential to kinetic energy transfer, it will roll into the styrofoam cup chain and knock into a weight. The weight will then fall out of balance, thus turning on the water so that we are able to wash our hands.
And yes, Luck knows.
He would say that.